the publication of his autobiography brought to light the problem of drug use in the NHL. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton and welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're speaking with Georges Laraque about this problem. Something that a lot of media is picking up on from the book are the revelations about drug use in the NHL. Do you want to just address that a little bit?
Well, what I talk about now is I talk about the testing that we're doing to test guys, and I say that we should do blood testing because I think that we should test not just for performance-enhancing drug, but we lost 3 warriors this summer, people that were taking other type of drugs, and I think we should protect the players from themselves. So by doing blood tests, you could see if anybody's into any medication that could harm their life.
Is this a problem exclusive to the tough guys?
No, for example, you got Patrice Brisebois that came out last week that said that he was suffering from depression, he was taking pills, and so it's not just tough guy. Any professional sport is a pressured sport where you don't know how anybody's handling the pressure. And that's why, instead of labeling and say this, we should only test tough guy, whatever, you just test the entire league. It's quick. You do a blood test. We do it to Olympic athletes, and we make more money than Olympic athletes, so why can't they do it to NHL athletes? And I think that after the tragedy, we should do something. And testing guys, we would know anything in their system and would help guys. So I don't know why that's a controversy, because it's just a measure, an idea that I have to try to help guys.
Yeah, well, the controversy is probably a bit more with the performance-enhancing drugs and those allegations, I guess you could call them. I mean, you kind of give some signposts to look out for, the Olympic years.
Yeah, but that was before that the NHL had the drug policy. That's what I was talking about. And now there's not a problem about it. Now we're having the drug policy, but before that, for years, I used to go to Players Association to say, we need to have drug testing. So this is in the past, so it's not a problem now, but it got interpreted wrong, and people start saying that I say there's a problem about it now, and that was before, and a lot of guys know that before it was, and that's why the NHL wanted to have drug testing, because they knew that there was a handful of guys that were on steroid, but that was in the past.
So you're saying that now it's completely kind of gone?
Yeah, now it's other problem that we've seen this past summer. It's other type of drug. I wasn't just talking about performance-enhancing drug. I'm talking about all types that could harm somebody and take their lives.
Another thing that people are picking up on is when you discussed the best and worst coaches that you've played for, and Wayne Gretzky's name came up. Do you want to just address that as well?
I have lots of respect for Wayne. He's the one that called me, and that's why I went to Phoenix. And he's a great ambassador for the game, greatest player to ever play the game. But when you talk in terms of coaching, it doesn't take the fact that because I said he's the worst coach that it makes him a bad person. You look at all the coaches that I had and their stats of all the coaches that I had, he is the worst coach. You could just look at their stats. And yesterday, some media asked Jeremy Roenick the same question. What do you think of George saying that? He said the same thing. And, I didn't say anything that a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people, media people, knew that when you look at the way things were. The year after Wayne was gone, the team finished first with the same team when they had a new coach. But because it's an icon, world icon, and he's well loved, in the world, obviously a lot of people took offense to that. But again, it's not personal. And if I was doing something to be popular and to try to be in the right mind of everybody, I would lie. And I'd say he's the best coach that I had to sell a few more books. So it's not about selling, because obviously, if you say something like that, everybody that is a Wayne Gretzky fan, which is millions of people, are not going to get it. So that tells you right there that how, for me, honesty was more important than the way that this is going to look if I talk about it.
Yeah, I think that's true of everything that you say. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.